digital age, staying ahead of the curve is crucial for success. Turabo Business School is committed to empowering the next generation of leaders with the skills they need to thrive. We present to you our special computer training exclusively designed for SS3 and GSS3 graduates. Our comprehensive program covers a wide range of topics, including Microsoft Word, master the art of document creation and editing, unlock the power of data analysis and visualization, Microsoft Access, learn to manage and analyze database, Microsoft PowerPoint, create stunning presentations that captivate audiences, graphic design using CorelDRAW, unleash your creativity and design skills, Photoshop, enhance your image editing skills and create stunning visuals, programming using web design, build dynamic websites and web applications, database development, learn to design and manage databases, UI/UX design, create user-friendly and intuitive interfaces. At the Turabo Business School, we believe in creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Our experienced instructors will guide you every step of the way, providing you with hands-on training and mentorship. Don't miss this opportunity to gain a competitive edge. Contact us today to learn more about our program and register for the next session. Call 080-6026-9140, 070-6342-8464 or 090-1010-8844 between 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Mondays to Fridays. Turabo Business School, creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Join us today and unlock your full potential. Turabo Business School, opposite Civil Service Commission, Hamarua Way, Jalingo, Turabo State. Empower yourself with the skills of the future. Register now.
Good afternoon and thank you for joining us on Sun TV's News Across Nigeria. Stay informed by following our Facebook page at Sun TV and subscribing to our YouTube channel at Sun TV Live for more updates and exclusive reports. And now the top stories making headlines. Peter Obi visits Daura to condole with Buhari's family days after prayer. A northern Nigeria holds widespread mourning and tributes for late President Buhari. And also NNPC invests $3.5 billion in Akwa Ibom for major gas infrastructure and industrial growth. My name is Messenger, and now the news in full. Peter Obi, the Labour Party presidential candidate in the 2023 elections, visited Daura, Katsina State to offer condolences to the family of the late former president, Muhammadu Buhari. Buhari passed away in London on July 13, 2025, and was buried at his Daura residence on July 15th. Though Peter Obi was absent at the burial, a video released on Wednesday showing him visiting the former president's home, where he was seen interacting with former communications minister Issa Pantami, and later meeting Buhari's son Yusuf. To express sympathy, he also appealed to a group photo along. He also appeared in a group photo along former Vice President Atiku Abubakar and other dignitaries who attended the third-day prayer session. Obi's absence at the burial had earlier drawn criticism from former presidential aide Renu Omokri, who questioned his commitment to national unity. Mourning for Buhari extended far beyond Daura. In northern states like Katsina, Gombe, Kano, Bauchi, and Borno, community prayers were held, flags were lowered, and tributes poured in from all sectors. Citizens remembered Buhari as a man of discipline and modesty. Religious leaders highlighted his integrity and commitment to national unity. Governor Umar Radak called his death the loss of an institution, and the APC temporarily shut its secretariat in respect. Prominent groups, including the Northern Elders Forum and Christian Association of Nigeria, paid homage to Buhari's legacy in governance and development. Moving on to Akwa Ibom State, the state is set to become a major hub for gas-based industrial development following a significant investment of $3.5 billion by the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited. This investment, announced at the South-South Gas Utilization Forum held in Uyo, results from a memorandum of understanding signed between the state government and the Gas Aggregation Company of Nigeria. The agreement aimed to finance critical infrastructure projects such as pipelines, gas delivery systems, and processing plants. Governor Umoenu expressed optimism about the project, which aligns with the federal government's Gas to Prosperity agenda. The initiative includes plans to develop a comprehensive gas master plan for the state while ensuring sustainable and inclusive development in host communities. In Delta State, a series of successful police operations have led to the elimination of 6 suspected kidnappers and the arrest of 7 others. Acting on intelligence, the police raided a hideout in Ugwasi-Ukwu on July 12, recovering 5 million naira believed to be ransom money, and also additional operation in Asaba resulted in further arrest. Authorities have linked the suspect to several recent kidnappings in Ubusa and nearby areas. In a separate operation along the Pantani-Uwelu Expressway on July 9, 5 more individuals suspected of being part of kidnapping syndicates were apprehended. Meanwhile, in the digital space, the Meta, the parent company of Facebook, Instagram, and Threads, have reported the removal of 10 million fake accounts and 500,000 spam profiles in the first half of 2025. This action forms part of its broader campaign to promote authenticity and combat impersonation. Meta has also introduced a new tools to track reposted content back to its original creators. The company emphasized that accounts recycling unoriginal content without meaningful modification may face reduced visibility and monetization. In a related development, YouTube clarified that while repetitive content is discouraged, AI-assisted storytelling continues to be eligible for monetization under its updated policy. In Lagos, the Federal High Court has acquitted former governor of Ekiti State, Ayodele Fayose, of money laundering charges involving 3.3 billion naira pending. The pending judge Chukwueku Aneke ruled that the Economic and Financial Crime Commission failed to present sufficient evidence to support the charges. Fayose had accused of receiving illicit funds and using them to purchase properties, but he's consistently maintained his innocence. In a move to enhance transparency and financial discipline, the Kogi State government has announced a biannual audit for all 21 local government councils. This was disclosed by the Auditor General for Local Governments, Alhaji Abubakar Sika, during a financial appraisal meeting. The audit will aim to identify revenue shortfalls, promote refunds, and ensure accountability. Local government officials have been advised to adopt more transparent practices, and the process will include field assessments and direct engagements. 1 month after the deadly Yelwata attack in Benue State, 107 survivors are still receiving treatment at the Benue State University Teaching Hospital. The attack attributed to suspected headmen left over 200 people dead. Officials from Nasarawa and Plateau State visited Benue to show solidarity and explore collaborative strategies to prevent future violence. The visit also addressed issues such as flood preparedness and cross-border security. The Nigerian Union of Journalists in Benue pledged to assist in awareness campaign and push for stronger border controls. In Ebonyi State, the Obedient Movement have voiced strong opposition to what it describes as attempt by the People's Democratic Party and allied functions to hijack the state's opposition coalition. In a statement signed by Labour Party officials Splendor Oko Eze and Eze Emmanuel Eze, The group reaffirmed its support for the Labour Party and its presidential figurehead, Peter Obi. The group dismissed reports of a coalition takeover as politically motivated and misleading. This reaction follows a recent meeting reportedly conveyed by an aide to the Minister of Works, which suggested a realignment within the opposition. In Zamfara State, the Independent National Electoral Commission has called on political actors and stakeholders in Kaura Namoda South constituency to ensure the smooth conduct of an upcoming by-election. The election scheduled for August 16 follows the death of the sitting lawmaker Honorable Aminu Ibrahim. INEC's Residents Electoral Commission Mohammed Isa emphasized that the success of the poll would depend on the commitment and cooperation of all involved parties. He assured citizens that INEC would uphold its mandate of free and fair election. Elsewhere in Nasarawa State, a group of People's Democratic Party stakeholders has rejected what it claims is the undemocratic adoption of a consensus governorship candidate for the 2027 election. Led by Jibril Ibrahim, the group criticized former party chairman Francis Orugu for allegedly imposing a candidate without proper consultation. They insisted that party primaries must be conducted in a transparent and participatory manner. Orugu, however, defended the process, saying it was the result of a democratic decision among party stakeholders. Action Microfinance Bank has unveiled a new digital banking app known as Action Money to improve financial access for micro, small, and medium enterprises. The app offers features such as instant savings, loans, and a save-to-loan option that provides double loan value for customers who maintain a 90-day saving plan. CEO Taiwo Judah described the innovation as a milestone in financial inclusion. The Chief Digital Officer, Paul Eziegune, added that the platform marks a significant step in the bank's digital transformation strategy aimed at empowering undeserved communities. In Osun State, Governor Ademola Adeleke has reportedly harshly to criticism from former Governor Rauf Aregbesola, describing his administration as the worst in the state's history. Adeleke's spokesperson accused Aregbesola of leaving behind a troubled legacy that included unpaid salaries, failed infrastructure, and money debt. The governor argued that the current administration is focused on correcting past failures and dismissed Aregbesola's statements as politically motivated outbursts. In Edo State, the Tony Ezegbemi-led faction of the PDP has expressed disappointment over the outcome of the recent governorship election, alleging that the All Progressive Congress manipulated the results with federal support. At a stakeholders meeting in Benin City, Ezegbemi criticized the presidency, judiciary, and security agencies for allegedly colliding with the ruling party. Former gubernatorial candidate Dr. Ezu Igadolu reaffirmed the PDP's stronghold in the state and promised continued support for the grassroots party structures. The former Benue State Governor Samuel Otom has urged the PDP to expel members who defected to the African Democratic Congress, accusing them of sabotaging the party during the last election. Speaking in Makurdi, Otom referred to them as a political termite and said their departure would strengthen the PDP ahead of the 2027 election. Senate Minority Leader Abba Moro supported Otom's stance and warned defectors of political instability. State PDP Chairman Ezekiel Adaji also downplayed the impact of the defection, affirming the resilience of the party. Moving on to Ekiti State, the former Governor Segun Oni has distanced himself from campaigning posters bearing his image and the ADC logo that recently appeared across Ado Ekiti. The posters implied his intention to contest the 2020 gubernatorial election on a one-term agenda. Oni, who previously retired from active politics, issued a statement through his media aide disowning the poster. The ADC in the state has yet to issue a formal response, stating that the consultations are ongoing regarding its leadership structure. Also in Edo State, Governor Monday Okpeholo has reaffirmed his commitment to development following the Supreme Court's validation of his election victory. During a visit to his hometown, Uromi, Okpeholo thanked citizens for their support throughout the legal process and pledged to run a transparent and accountable government. He emphasized unity as a necessary condition for progress and development. In Bauchi State, a political movement named Sabuwa Tafiya has pledged allegiance to a national opposition coalition led by former Vice President Atiku Abubakar and the ADC. At a group official lunch, its chairman Alhaji Lawal Muttaq Laden Borno criticized the current administration for failing to address growing economic hardship and insecurity. He called for a united front to challenge the status quo and promised to mobilize nationwide support for the coalition's cause. Senator Ireti Kingbe, who represents the Federal Capital Territory, has officially defected from the Labour Party to the African Democratic Congress. During a press briefing in Abuja, she cited internal crisis within the Labour Party as a primary reason for her decision. Ikingbe's division justifies her move without any consultation or violation. She described the ADC as a promising platform and expressed full commitment to its political agenda. The Nigerian Immigration Service has introduced a digital application platform for the combined expatriate residence permit and alliance card. According to the NIS spokesperson Kenneth Akinlabi, stating August 1, 2025, only online applications will be accepted. Applicants who have submitted physical form must complete their processes by the end of July to avoid forfeiture. The move is part of a border reform aimed at enhancing transparency, reducing delay, and combating corruption in the immigration process. The Benue State government has joined forces with the Kuta Center to launch a new community security initiative titled Improving Community Security Initiative for Accountable Service Delivery. The project will be implemented in 5 northern states, including Benue, Kaduna, Katsina, Plateau, and Sokoto states. Governor Haiti Aliyah praised the initiative as a step towards addressing persistent insecurity in rural areas. The program, supported by the United Kingdom Spring Initiative, aimed to build resilience against conflict and climate change while empowering women and traditional leaders in governance. British High Commission Officer Graham Grass reiterated the connection between peace and development, urging greater collaboration among stakeholders. Taking a broader economic view, industrialist Aliko Dangote has warned that Africa is increasingly becoming a dumping ground for substandard fuel due to its dependence on imports. In a recent interview, Dangote stated that he's motivated the establishment of the Dangote refinery, which aimed to boost local refining capacity and reduce reliance on imported petroleum. He criticized the outflow of capital by wealthy Africans and called for greater investment in transformative projects that addressed the continent's socio-economic challenges. Dangote urged African leaders to prioritize development and build sustainable industrial capacity. We'll be taking a short commercial break. Stay tuned as we still have more exciting stories still ahead.
Are you stuck in Jalingo late at night? Need a safe and reliable ride fast? Introducing Supercab, Jalingo's trusted ride-hailing service from anywhere in the city. We will pick you up right at your doorstep. Book a ride in seconds. Safe, fast and affordable. Visit www.supercab.com.ng or download the Supercab app today. Supercab, your ride, your way.
Glad to have you back. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has reaffirmed his administration's commitment to redirecting national resources towards critical infrastructure and social welfare. In remarks delivered on his behalf by Minister of State for Finance Doris Uzoka at a fiscal governance conference in Abuja, the president noted that the removal of fuel subsidies, although painful, was a necessary step in combating enriched corruption and ensuring efficient allocation of public funds. The savings, Tinubu emphasized, are now channeled into developmental projects and expanded social safety nets aimed at cushioning the immediate economic impact of reforms while fostering long-term growth. To strengthen public confidence, Tinubu stated that every naira saved is being transparently managed. Lawmaker present at the event echoed the president's position, stressing the urgent need for fiscal discipline, transparency, and accountability. These principles, they argued, are foundational to stabilizing Nigerian economy and achieving sustainable development in the face of global economy. In alignment to these fiscal strategies, the federal government is also intensifying efforts to strengthen food security. The Minister of State for Agriculture and Food Security, Aliu Abdullahi, revealed during a meeting with the Permanent Interstate Committee for Drought Control in the Sahel, stated that food and nutrition resilience is a top priority under the Renewed Hope agenda. This collaboration focuses on climate-smart agriculture by fortified crops and improved accessibility to nutritious food. The delegation, led by the CLSS Executive Secretary, Abdullahi Mohamadu, pledged continued support to bolster food system across West Africa. Similarly, Julius Berger Nigerian PLC has reaffirmed its commitment to infrastructure delivery, particularly in Delta State, where the Warri Efron flyover and road project is progressively steadily. Despite any internal delays caused by utility relocations and challenging weathers, the contractor has achieved a notable milestone of 8.6% completion at the DSC roundabout, 68% at the PTI junction, and ongoing works at the Erenring junction. With community support and government backing, the company remains confident in meeting its timeline, contributing directly to regional economic revitalization. Finally, in Lagos State, government continues to demonstrate its infrastructure leadership. At the 25th annual celebration of the Lagos State Traffic Management Authority, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, represented by Deputy Governor Obafemi Hamzat, praised the agency's digital transformation from manual process to the real-time surveillance and AI-powered traffic monitoring. The governor unveiled a 20-year strategic plan for traffic management and paid tribute to officers who lost their lives in the service. And that brings us to the end of the power-packaged edition of News Across Nigeria from the stable of Sun TV. Don't end here. From the stable of Sun TV, it doesn't end here. Stay tuned for more compelling lineup of programming only on Sun TV. And also remember to follow us on Facebook at Sun TV and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Sun TV Live for exclusive stories as they break. My name is Mercy Jure. Thank you for watching, and until then, stay safe and stay informed.
Are you stuck in Jalingo late at night?